Hello students, after the present tense we will be reading about the past tense. As you know, all the tenses are divided into 4 subparts. The first one is the indefinite or the simple, second is the imperfect, continuous or progressive tense, and the third one is perfect, and the last is the perfect continuous tense. So when we read about the past tense, again it has the 4 parts, subparts, that is the past indefinite or simple past tense, past imperfect, past continuous or past progressive tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. So as you know, with the word past we come to know that the verbs that tells us that the action has taken place earlier in the past time. So here we will now study about the each subpart one by one. Now when we talk about the simple past tense, the structure of it will be subject plus main verb second form, that is the past form of the verb V2, and plus object. Now the uses are, the first one is to describe an action completed in the past, and other usage is to indicate a habitual, not habitable, it's wrongly printed, habitual action in the past. Now examples will be, I received your letter yesterday. Now here received is the main second form of the verb receive, right? And yesterday tells you about the time that has been passed. The second example is, I attended the church regularly during my young days. This is an habitual action of the past. Third, she came to see me last night. It is an example of the first usage, to describe an action completed in the past. And the fourth one, in my childhood I played cricket, is another example for the second part, to indicate a habitual action in the past. I hope the simple past tense is clear to you with this. Now we go for the past continuous tense. Now you can see the structure for past continuous is subject plus was, were plus main verb ing form and object. Now you can see the similarity, as it is continuous, ing form of the verb is used and was and were is there. Was will be used with the singular subject and were will be used with the plural subject. Now the usage are to describe an action going on at a point or period of time in the past. Now example for this sentence is, I was resting the whole day. Right? They were reading a notice. Now the past time may be indicated by another event that took place then. For example, they were sleeping when the thief entered the room. So now here you can see that the action is what going on is that they were sleeping when the thief entered the room. So the action after that happened after was the thief entered the room, that is in the simple past, but the continuing action was that they were sleeping at that particular time. Third one, it is used when the two actions were continuing at the same time in the past. For example, while I was writing this chapter, my wife was watching TV. Right? So you can see two actions were going on, that I was writing my chapter and at the same time my wife was watching the TV. So here now you can just see that these actions were continuing in the past time. I hope this part is also clear to you, the past continuous tense. Now we will be reading about the past perfect tense. So the structure for past perfect tense is subject plus had plus third form of the main verb plus object. Now you can see the third form will be the past participle form of the verb. As you have seen in the present perfect also, every perfect tense will be having third form of the verb. Now the uses are to indicate that an action was completed at some time in the past before another action took place. Example, when I reached the station, the train had left. So when I reached the station, the train had left. Now here the sentence, the train had left, is the sentence of the past perfect tense. The thief had run away before the police arrived. Now, so the first action is the thief had run away before the police arrived. Note, if two actions occurred in the past perfect is used for the earlier action. Means if two actions have occurred, in that also the first action which has taken place, for that past perfect tense will be used. And you know the structure, that had plus main verb third form will be there. And for the other one, the past action will be the simple past. That means subject plus that main verb second form and the object. Okay. So in the first example, the train had, for example, if you see regarding this, when I reached the station, the train had left. So the train is what is the earlier action. I reached was the past action to it. So it all are the examples of the past perfect tense. Now, as you know, we have studied the continuous as well as the perfect tense. Both combination will be there in the past perfect continuous tense. So the structure here is subject plus had been plus verb ing form plus object, and there is an optional for and since plus time if it is mentioned in the sentence. Now the usage is to describe an action which began in the past and is continued up to the certain point of time in the past only. That means in the later past it started and it continued for some time in the past. For example, when I visited him in Chandigarh, he had been teaching there for 5 years. That means both the actions are related to the past. And then the example, in this example, the first part, when I visited him in Chandigarh, this is in the past. That time he had been teaching there for 5 years. That means this action was continuing up to the some time in the past only. So such sentences will be there in the past perfect continuous tense. The second example is, his elder sister had been dancing for 2 hours. This is a simple sentence for the past perfect continuous tense, that his elder sister, that is the subject, had been, that is the usage, and then dancing, the main verb is dance and ing form is used for 2 hours. Now it is a for the period of time, right? Not a particular time is mentioned, it is only for 2 hours. Which 2 hours, it is not known, so we have used it for 2 hours. I hope this had made everything clear. Thank you all of you.